Ready? Play.
Let's design.
Okay, we will go ahead and get started on welcome back to Indian Wells. Can you just talk us through how your preparations have been leading up into this event?
Well, I came, I think, a week or 10 days before to get ready here. I love being here. Obviously, I didn't play the last tournament because of my knee, but I think I'm recovering pretty well and feeling great to start the tournament.
Thank you. Questions, please? First question? Yep.
So I saw on Instagram like you've been supporting the World Food Program.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, now as a celebrity, unlike 15, 20 years ago, you can reach your audience and your fans directly through social media with your message, with what's important to you. In that context, what do you see our role? Like, what do you see as the value of the media and the press to kind of when you can talk to people directly?
Well, I think we can both talk to them. Obviously, I'm someone that uses social media, but not as much as a journalist and or any other. But it is nice to talk to you and for you also to help me get my message out there. So definitely, I feel like it's really important for me because I like talking to you guys and I like sharing, my views and. Sometimes you actually how can I put this? You help me share my message because sometimes it's not easy to share a message with other people. So.
Yes.
The WTA finals could be held in Saudi Arabia, perhaps. Just wondering how you feel about that. Would you be supportive of that decision if it goes ahead?
Well, I think I'm the first player that would be supportive to go to Saudi. The country is evolving and doing like a great job in different fields. I know what may other people have, different opinion, which is normal. It just for me, it's nice to ask questions. It's nice to to be informed of what's happening in there. I've been there a couple of times. I've seen and I've noticed how amazing people are. How women is getting more and more rights and. It's just an amazing country to play in, and as a female tennis player, I feel like it's time to go there. It's time to give the opportunity to so many women that dream to be tennis players or any others.
Chris?
This is a little bit off topic, sorry. I'm looking on a longer term story. Could you talk a little bit about Wimbledon?
Yes.
What it means to you and sort of why you think the tournament has managed to maintain itself despite being played on grass?
I think it's a good thing that it's been played on grass, to be honest with you. I grew up playing on grass, but different sport, playing a lot of soccer. I fell in love with this. I didn't watch a lot of Wimbledon when I was young, but I fell in love with this beautiful Grand Slam when I played in there because I felt really valued. The amazing crowd there was unbelievable, and it just happened that I like to play on grass as well, and that's why it's really important for me to have that beautiful trophy, and hopefully I can manage to do that one day.
Yeah, what would an Olympic medal mean for you this year?
It's a full schedule this year. I feel like we have 5 Grand Slams. It would mean a lot, for me, for my country. Obviously, playing Olympic Games is always special. Extra special that it's being played at the French Open this year. But yeah, I try to focus on one event at a time, and hopefully I can be healthy when I play the Olympics.
Is it going to make you adjust your schedule because of it?
Definitely adjust or actually add more tournaments because a lot of tournaments are important, but you have to see our priorities there. It's back-to-back Grand Slams, which we're never really used to it, but yeah, we'll have to see.
Question?
Hi.
How hard is it as an elite athlete like you are to deal with sort of disappointment, injury? Is there anything you use to sort of keep you engaged and keep you moving forward
Definitely. I mean, injuries or having some setbacks are part of your career, and you have to, when you sign up to be a professional tennis player or any professional athlete, you know that these things could happen. I think you have to change your mindset and see like, okay, I'm not sure there is one professional player that has no injuries. Of course, we all have, and just you have to know how to manage it. One of the things I love and I learned is that I wanna continue of knowing my body when my body tells me it's enough or tells me to push more, and that's I think really important when you can arrive at that level to manage that. So injuries is like your enemies, so keep your enemies closer. So I like to think it that way.
Question here.
Hi, I'd like to ask sort of a tough question, but if I could. You said that women's rights are advanced in Saudi. Others have said not so much. Can I ask just how they are advancing?
Well, definitely there is a how you say it. They made like a rule there that women and men should be equally paid. That I'm not sure that exists in a lot of countries. That's a really big step. So it doesn't matter if you are a CEO, woman or man, you get paid equally. And that's one thing, a big step, because I do believe, again, not all of the countries have these rules. Women are leaders. A lot of them are leaders in Saudi. A lot of them are making changes, and they're having more and more rights every day. I'm not sure there is a big list out there, but for me, I like this progression. And one thing I like is to always keep the chance to any country to evolve and to give the right to any woman or man, to be honest with you, to evolve in this matter.
Back to the Olympics question. I know for tennis players there's always like what matters more, Olympics versus Grand Slams. What do you think matters more to the Tunisian people? Do you think that to Tunisia an Olympic medal would be more meaningful than a slam title?
Well, it depends, because we had a lot of gold medalists before in different sports. I think people follow more Grand Slams, and I think they care a lot about Olympics. So that's a very tough question to answer, to be honest with you. But I would say tennis Tunisian fans would go for the Grand Slam.
Last couple questions, Chris.
Well, it's just the way the tour has been going. You look at Dubai, Kalinskaya and Paulini, Katie and Marta getting to the finals. There's a lot of depth and a lot of people having big results. You think the gap is really narrowing, or the Grand Slams show a different story? How do you see it?
I do think that we need to wait a bit and see how this year goes, because I know that the Middle East ring was really tough. I don't agree with playing 2 1000s in a row, plus there's like only barely one day in between. I think that's very tough, but I'm happy for the other players to get the confidence, to get the points, and it could show like a lot of competition between maybe top 50 players, and that could be really good for the women's tennis. But I see it's going in the right way. I'm not liking it much, but then hopefully the competition will be more fierce than, because I honestly checked the draw here. There is no easy first rounds or second rounds. It's always tough. I was checking all the other players that had bye, who they're gonna play the second round, and man, it's very tough.
Just quickly, why is that? Why are there so many players that have to have a chance to win these big titles?
We're women. We like to share. It's just. I think, to be honest with you, I like to see new faces. I like to see new people. Not in front of me, like when they play against me, but others. It's okay to bother other players. But I think it's. The women's body is not the same as men's body, so definitely we need maybe more time or something. But I think it's a good thing that we see different players coming up. The other players like Paulini or Kanaskaya or Katie and then Marta, they've all been playing amazing lately. It's not just randomly they just won a tournament or have been in the final.
Last question.
Hi. one of the great players of the game, Andy Murray, has been playing. I don't know whether you have much of a connection with Andy or not, but do you have a fun story you can share, or some thoughts?
Except hi, how are you? All good, thank you, bye. No more than that. But I think he's a great person, and always like very respectful. I do appreciate these kind of players that no matter who they are, they always say hi and they always appreciate you being there. And for me, Andy is one of the greatest to see, and I hope he can stay longer on tour. Really.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Signing.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.